What's up, skaters? I'm going to take you through a yoga flow that should help you feel a lot of release in your tension and tightness from skateboarding. So we're going to start on our mat, if we've got one, with some nice big shoulder rolls. Just warming up our shoulders, nice and easy. Trying to relax our neck, relieve some of that tension around our neck and shoulders. Breathe slow and full. As we're going through the yoga flows, we're trying to find areas where we're tight, and instead of bracing in those areas, we want to try to breathe through the stretches that feel like it's tough. So we're breathing through it, and we're trying to go to a range that feels like a good stretch, but that is not gonna leave us feeling injured. So after some shoulder rolls, nice and warm, we're gonna take our head side to side. Same thing here. Going through the range of motion that feels good. Nice little stretch, no pain, no discomfort. And then we're gonna look up and down. When I look down, I wanna kinda like round my body and my shoulders forward. And when I look up, I wanna make my chest broad and expand my chest and look up to the sky. So I'm looking down, kind of slouching, letting my neck fall forward. Then I'm looking up and I'm making my chest broad, expanding, then closing down and opening up. And I'm just going back and forth between those two ranges, just like that. Back and forth, back and forth. We take a few minutes to warm up like this so that when we get into some stretch holds, our body is already warm and supple and ready to stretch, rather than cold and stiff. All right, now we're gonna do our arms. We're gonna put our arms out at a T with our palms facing up. So from here, I'm gonna take my right hand and I'm gonna flip it over to the front all the way until it faces palm up to the sky again. And I look to my left, away from that arm. Then I unwind it, and now I'm gonna do it on my left. Flip my left all the way over, and I'm gonna look right. And I'm just gonna go back and forth between the two, just like that. Okay. Warming up the shoulders, getting them nice and juicy. And again, here you're just going through that range that feels challenging but not painful. If it feels pinchy or anything like that, don't go quite as far. Progress towards more range as your body warms up. All right, next little warm up, we're gonna start doing our feet. So we're gonna take our right foot and we're gonna trace the edge of our foot like a plate that's rolling on its edge. So I'm starting on the heel. I'm gonna go out to the blade of my foot, then up to the ball of my foot, then to the inside where the arch is. And I'm just gonna do some circles like that, rolling it on its edge. And I put as much or as little pressure as feels good and what is tolerable. Moving it in circles. Let's say we do 8 to 10 one direction, then I'm gonna reverse it. Go the other way. Same amount of pressure building up as my body's warming up. All right, now I'm gonna do the other side. So I'm gonna put that left foot forward. I'm gonna start on the heel, go out to the blade, up to the ball, to the inside on the arch. Just making circles, just like that. Nice and easy. Increasing the pressure as it feels tolerable. 1 or 2 more that direction, and then we're going to reverse it. Same motion, just opposite direction. Couple more here. All right. Now we can kind of wiggle that out, and we're going to stand on our left foot and float our right leg. We're going to do some hip circles. So we'll start balancing just like this. We're going to take this right leg up, out, and around, almost like we're going over a bike seat. So we're going up, out, and around. Keep our core tight. You can move your torso a little bit, but you don't want to hinge too far forward yet. We're just trying to get that hip moving and warm for some stretching. Just like this. A couple more circles this direction. Keep breathing slow and full. Let's do one more, and then we'll switch the direction. So we went forward first, so now we're going to go back, out, and around. Back, out, and around. Just like that. Should start to feel the balancing leg glute warming up, the calf, and this hip should be firing from moving that leg around. All right, let's try the other side. So balancing on right, we're going to lift our left up to the front first, out, and around. Up, out, and around. Just like that. Again, going to a height that feels challenging, but not painful. Couple more circles on this side. And then we're going to switch directions. So we're going to go back first, back, out, around, back, out, around. Perfect. Kind of get a flow going. If you lose your balance, just reset. No big deal. All right, wiggle that out. Now I'm going to turn sideways as I take you through the flow, just for distance sake with the camera. So for the first one, we're going to stand just outside of hip width. If you have a yoga mat, it's going to be about the width of a yoga mat. Turn your toes slightly out. And we're going to start by reaching our hands up nice and tall. Make our core tight. Nice big breath in. And then we'll exhale to fold down the middle. We're going to take our time going up and down there. Inhale, come back up, hands overhead. Exhale, fold straight down the middle. Warming up our back. Inhale up. Exhale, fold. Inhale up, nice and slow. Exhale, fold. Inhale up. Exhale, fold. Inhale up. Exhale, fold. One more time, inhale up. And this time when we fold, we're gonna fold down. And then keeping our heels down, we're gonna lower into a squat with our hands still on the ground. So my hands are placed on the mat. I'm in a deep squat, and I'm gonna go from this squat back up to a fold. So I'm gonna straighten my legs back out into that fold, and then I'm gonna lower back down into a squat. Lowering my rear down, fingers still on the ground. Again, I'm folding, let my head hang heavy, relax my neck, and then I squat down. Again, folding, hips high, relax your neck, and then squat back down. One more time here. Big fold, and then squat down. All right, from your squat, you're going to put your left hand where your left foot is and step your left foot back. Nice, long, straight body. I'm straightening my left leg and I'm trying to lower down into my right hip crease. I can put my right hand down to help with balance, and I'm sinking my torso towards the ground. Big stretch on the inside of my right hip. Then I'm going to step my left foot back to the front into that squat, and I'm going to switch to my right side. Right hand goes where right foot is. I step back. I create that nice long line. Left hand can go to the ground as well. And I am bringing my chest inside my thigh, opening up that left hip. Do one more each side, so step that right foot back again. Legs should be firing. Left foot goes back. Left hand replaces it. I'm nice and low. Breathing slow and full, even though it's starting to get a little bit tough. Left foot comes back forward. I'm in my squat. Step my right foot back. Replace it with my right hand. You're going to get a break in just a second. Step that right foot back one last time. And then left foot goes back. Left knee goes down. So I'm kneeling on my left knee with my right foot forward. My core is going to be nice and tight, and I'm going to do some twisting. Bring my hands up nice and high. Take a nice deep breath in. I'm going to exhale and twist to my right. And we're going to continue to twist right each time for a few times. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, twist to the right. Come back to center, inhale. Exhale, twist right. Inhale, come back to center. We're going to twist right. And then this time, keeping our hips forward, we're going to try to lean our right hand back towards the ground. Keeping our hips forward, core tight and engaged, so we don't feel any pressure or discomfort in the low back. I'm going to slowly bring my left hand down to the ground and take my right hand up to the sky. So my left hand is where my left foot would be in a squat. My right hand is twisting up to the sky. Still trying to breathe. If your shoulder and the top arm gets tight, you can relax it, shake it out, or even put it behind your back if it starts to get a little tired. We're going to switch our twist, taking our right hand down on the inside of our right foot. We're going to try to open our left arm towards the sky. If that feels really tight, same thing here. You can take it behind your back. If it feels comfortable, you can keep it up in the air. All right, let's bring both hands down, and we're going to lower down as much as we can. I'm pretty tight today, so I'm not able to get super deep in this, but if you were feeling loose here, you could go down to your forearms and rest on those forearms if that hip's feeling nice and open, and just lower down even further. That's our goal. We're trying to keep that right leg in that squat shape, but lower down inside it with our torso. All right, we're going to rise up from this kneeling position. We're going to try to rock back towards our left heel, sit on it and come back up to this position. If that's uncomfortable for you to sit back on your heel, you don't have to go all the way back. Just go back as far as is comfortable. So you're going to rock back and then rise out. So if you were tight here, that's fine. You could just stay in that range of motion, but come back if you can towards that heel and then come out. Rock back and come out. Couple more times, rocking back and forward. All right, last time rocking up. We're gonna come to this kneeling position and try to straighten our front leg. So for some people, this is gonna be enough stretch for you just here, folding forward over this leg. If you feel more flexible, the way you increase the stretch is to spread the distance out. So moving my right leg further forward will increase the stretch on my hamstring in the front. So I'm just trying to fold over my right leg, lowering my torso down, kind of just letting the weight of my torso bring me towards my thigh. If your hamstring is really tight, put a little bend in your knee, and that will take some of the pressure off. If it feels nice and flexible, you can straighten your leg more for a bigger stretch. We're trying to relax our head down, our torso down, let the weight of our body help us stretch. All right, let's slowly make our way out of that. And we're gonna switch sides. So we're gonna do that same flow on the other leg. From our knees, we're gonna step our left forward into that same squat shape. And we're gonna be twisting to the left now. So left foot forward, left side twist. Nice big breath in, hands come up. Exhale, twisting to the left. Inhale back to center. Exhale, twisting left. Inhale back to center. Exhale, twist left. Same thing as the other side. We're going to try that back bend on the next one. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist left. And now we're going to lean our left hand back and our right hand up, making our hips extend, keeping our hips forward. If it goes into our low back, we're going to try to back off a little bit, tighten our core. Breathe slow and full. And now we're going to take our right hand down to the ground and our left hand up to the sky. Breathe slow and full. All right, now we're going to take our left hand down on the inside of our left foot and bring our right hand up to the sky. If it feels tight in that shoulder, it's uncomfortable, again, you can always put your hand behind your back. Same options apply on this side. All right, untwisting, we're gonna drop both hands down, lowering our torso as deep as we can on the inside of that left leg. Again, here, same option. If you're flexible enough, you can go down to your forearms. I'm just not quite there today. Breathe through tightness. All right, we're going to slowly come up and we're going to work on that rocking back and sitting up. So starting from this kneeling position with hips forward, we're going to sit back towards our right heel and then rise up and out. And just go to the depth, same thing as the other side, that feels like a good stretch but no pain. Rocking forward and back, forward and back. Let's do 1 or 2 more. Good. On this last one coming up, we're going to straighten out that left leg. Same thing, we're trying to stretch the hamstring. So we'll straighten out. The bigger your distance is with your knee to foot, the bigger the stretch. So find that challenge for yourself. And then fold forward over your leg, letting the weight of your torso pull you into the stretch. Breathe through the stretch. I almost exaggerate my breathing so that I can remind myself to stay breathing slow and full. All right, take your time, slowly come out of that position. This next stretch is a little awkward for the setup, but it's a really good stretch on your low back and glutes. So what we're going to do is we're going to get in a tabletop position. I'm going to take both of my knees and sandwich them together at the middle of the mat and then walk them both over to the right side of the mat. So both of my knees are in line with my right hand, and I'm going to take my feet over to the left side of the mat in line with my left hand. And then I'm going to take my left leg and I'm going to bring it back and around, and I'm going to push my hips back until I feel a stretch on my right glute. So what that's going to make happen is my right leg is in a pigeon shape. If you've done pigeon before, it's coming under your body across you at an angle. So we'll start with our torso up, trying to get back into our seat, inching our way back till we get a good stretch on our right glute. And if you feel comfortable, you're going to lower down over that leg, dropping your torso and letting your body rest over that leg. You can put your hands stacked like so and rest your head down on your stacked hands, or if you're flexible and you're just laying down on the ground, that's great too. So we're just going to hang out in this pigeon stretch for a minute or so. Breathe slow and full. All right, let's slowly rise up out of that, back to a tabletop position, and then we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So we're going to take our knees, sandwich them together over at the left side of the mat, in line with our left hand. Our feet are over on the right side of the mat, in line with our right hand. And then I'm going to take my right foot, Bring it back and around. Reach it back nice and far. And now I'm getting a stretch on my left glute, starting with my torso up a bit, pushing back and down. And then if it feels warm and comfortable, I'm progressing to pushing my torso down towards the ground. Not pushing, lowering my torso down towards the ground. Excuse me. Just letting the weight of my torso fold me down. Again, breathing slow and full. Just hanging out for a few more seconds here. Getting that nice release on our glute and low back. All right, so this time we're going to come up onto our hands, sit over onto our left glute, and then we're just going to bring our legs around to where we're sitting down on the mat. From here, I want you to lay back on your back and hug your knees into your chest, just like this. And you're going to gently roll side to side, massaging your low back. Just nice and easy. Breathe slow and full. And then we're going to put our arms out to the side at a T. With our knees still bent in the air, we're going to take our knees from side to side towards the ground. So using my core, I'm going to go to the right, hover the ground, come back across to the left. Going side to side. If it feels tight, don't go all the way to the ground yet. Just slowly warm your back up for that deeper twist. If it feels comfortable going all the way to the ground, feel free to take it all the way there, tap it down, and come back across. One or two more each direction. And we're going to take our knees over to the right and let them go all the way to the ground and leave them there. So I'm still keeping both my hands on the ground. My torso's pretty square towards the sky as much as it can be. I'm trying not to let my whole body just flop over to the right. I'm twisting through my whole spine. A few breaths there. With knees over at the right. A couple more breaths. And then come across center. And we'll take them over to the left. Just one or two more breaths, nice and slow and full. And then we're going to bring our knees back to center. And we're just going to lay down and relax for just a few seconds, letting our body just soak up all of the stretching that we did. So we're going to lengthen our legs if that feels good. If that's uncomfortable on your back, just put a little bit in your knees and it should take stress off your back. You're going to breathe slow and full, in through your nose, out through your mouth. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Think about relaxing your body from the tips of your toes up to the top of your head. Just scan your body one muscle group at a time. Your toes, your feet, your ankles. Breathe slow and full. Keep relaxing your way up your body. Relax your calves, your knees, your hips. Relax your core. Relax your shoulders, your neck. Relax your face and head, all the way to the top of your head and your hair. Keep breathing slow and full. Allow your body to relax. And then you're going to put a gentle bend in your knees. We're going to roll over to one side and slowly make our way up to a seat. And then sitting nice and tall, we put our hands together over our heart, just like this. Take a nice deep breath in. And then we bow our heads and say namaste. Thank you guys for showing up for yoga and taking care of yourself. I hope that you feel a lot better next time you skate.